want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Hello everyone, welcome to our show called What's the Difference, where we analyze the differences between movies and the storylines they are based on. Today we will discuss the main alterations between the 2018 film Venom and the comic book storylines called Lethal Protector and Planet of the Symbiotes. Lethal Protector is a storyline where Eddie Brock decided to become a sort of anti-hero to protect innocents, and Planet of the Symbiotes is a storyline where the race of the Venom symbiotes known as Clintar decided to invade Earth for resources. The biggest difference between the movie Venom and these comic book storylines is the origin of Venom. In the movie, we see a spaceship crash on Earth and a group of alien goo, the symbiotes, is discovered and brought to a lab by the Life Foundation. Then we see Eddie Brock, who gets in contact with one of these symbiotes while investigating the lab they were being held in, and he becomes Venom. The original comic book origin, which was explained in both Lethal Protector and Planet of the Symbiotes, is vastly different. In the comics, SpiderMan brings the Venom symbiote to Earth from Battleworld in the storyline called The Secret Wars, and then he ditches the symbiote when he realizes it was not just a suit, but a parasite which wanted to bond with him permanently. Then the symbiote meets with Eddie Brock, and their shared hatred for Spider-Man makes them the perfect match. So the most notable difference between the comics and the movie is the absence of Spider-Man. Spider-Man plays a huge role in both of these storylines, however there is no sign of him in the movie because of legal reasons between Sony and Marvel. In both versions of the origin, Eddie gets fired from a news company at some point. In the comics, he gets fired from the Daily Bugle for printing fake news, and in the movie he gets fired from the Daily Globe because he accused the Life Foundation of conducting illegal research. Another point connected to Eddie getting fired is that in the movie his fiancée, played by Michelle Williams, dumps him, while in the comics they were married when she left him. Venom's look is an interesting difference too. The iconic design of Venom in the comics has been ditched for the movie and instead replaced with a look more reminiscent of the design of the symbiotes in the Planet of the Symbiotes storyline. And a little side note is that the Venom symbiote was not actually named Venom in the comics and was just referred to as Eddie's other, while in the movie the symbiote's name is Venom.
What the hell are you?
I am Venom, and you are mine.
So on to the main villains. The movie introduces Carlton Drake as the main antagonist, but his role in the comics was much smaller. He was employed by Roland Treese in order to capture Venom and run some experiments on him, which resulted in the birth of the Life Foundation symbiotes. A quick note before going more deeply on Carlton Drake and the Life Foundation symbiotes is that Roland Treese was the main antagonist in the Lethal Protector storyline, but in the movie he appeared as one of Carlton Drake's henchmen who were going after Eddie Brock to retrieve the Venom symbiote. So in the Lethal Protector storyline, after Carlton Drake captures Eddie, he extracts seeds from the Venom symbiote to breed 5 new offsprings called Scream, Lasher, Phage, Agony, and Riot. Only 3 of these symbiotes appeared in the movie Venom. Scream and Agony were not included in the movie, but the host of Scream in the comics, Donna Diego, was the first host of Riot, the EMT lady played by Michelle Lee in the movie. Lasher and Phage had brief appearances, but they were killed in the experiments. However, the biggest differences are with the character of Riot. In the movie we see Riot and Carlton Drake merging, and Riot using Carlton to achieve his goals. So first of all, Carlton and Riot have never been together in the comics, and these Life Foundation symbiotes were Venom's children, and nothing more than that, but in the movie they were an invasion force that was led by Riot. Riot's main goal was to bring the race of Clintar to Earth to invade it, which was the plot of the Planet of the Symbiotes. Though in that comic book story, neither Carlton Drake or Riot were included, and the invasion force of Clintar was just an army of nameless symbiotes. So overall, the movie Venom tried to stick to the original material as much as possible, but changed a few things to create a storyline that would introduce Venom properly. If you noticed anything we left out, please feel free to comment on it down below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.